We are the Bushel capstone team of spring semester 2020 at North Dakota State University. Bushel is a software development company in Fargo, North Dakota. They work on the digital infrastructure for our agriculture industry. This software is used to enable clear and simple business between grain facilities, growers, and traders. Bushel has a large and complex data pipeline. This data moves through several databases, microservices, and APIs. Sometimes a portion of that pipeline is down and malfunctioning, causing errors in the data. So far, Bushel has been relying on manual error detection, which means if something goes wrong with the data, usually someone notices and calls Bushel about it. Our solution is to create an automatic error detection system that will notify Bushel which data is missing or incorrect. To accomplish this goal, we use algorithms that can check for missing data or unexpected values in certain data fields. We dynamically generate our own mock data that closely resembles actual company data, and we send that into their system. Data assertion algorithms are then performed on the system data. These algorithms can check to see if the data's fields have the correct data values, or if the data itself was even sent into Bushel's database. If there are errors in the data, an error message will be sent into a specific Slack channel in a selected Slack workspace. Each error message will display the unique error ID along with what the actual error was. This can be either unexpected data results or just missing data entirely. So what's all this data we've been talking about? Well, here's an example of some of our data. These data objects are in JSON format, which is it's kind of like an array of data. Each one has various fields that have randomly generated strings and numbers. These can be IDs, dates, elevator locations, names, etc. On the left, we have splits. Now, there could be multiple splits associated for each ticket, generated up to 4 splits per ticket, and tickets are on the right side, and there's only 1 ticket per split. Now, we don't obviously want to write all this fake data ourselves. Generating the data is done using JavaScript. Values are selected from set ranges of numbers and from an imported library that has strings that we can use to create realistic sounding addresses and names. Now, here's a basic map of where all the data flows. First the data is created in our application, and after that, it's sent off to Bushel's side of things. Here, the data is parsed and passed on to their database and web application. With the help of our sponsor, Lee, we were able to test the data validation on a portion of the web app that was set aside and programmed to intentionally cause errors randomly. The potentially mangled data is then sent back to our application and spotted by the validation logic from our program. And this sends error messages to Slack. Now we're going to show you a demo of what this looks like. So to run this program, you just run the run.js, which is our main file. You'll see in the Slack channel that some of the messages will show up in a second here, but after the program is running, it's going to be on a URL on localhost, and you just type in here the number of tickets that you want to display and send into the program, which we chose to be 10. Now, there is actually a built-in delay of 40 seconds to prevent any false positives because the program will obviously run faster than the network side of things. So here you can see an example of what error messages look like from previous tests. So it shows here that the primary net weight has a different value. And also this is what it looks like if a ticket was not actually found at all in the database. So we're going to go ahead and skip that 40-second delay and show you what the new messages look like when they get sent. So here are the updated ones sent from the run that just went now. And as you can see, it's a similar format with the expected fields and the values shown that are not matching and some of the tickets that are not in there at all. And here's the original data. And every time a message is sent to Slack, we just have the console output like, hey, you know, this is confirmed, sent to Slack. So that's for testing purposes. That's the end of our presentation. Thank you for watching.